Hello guys, welcome to another string change story time. This time I'm gonna be restringing my acoustic. I got this acoustic sometime back when I was 16 as well. It was only $60 at a pawn shop, but its tuners were kind of loose, so I had to buy some new ones at Guitar Center, and they only had the box ones. So that's why I had to that's why the replacements don't look that well on it. But I mean, it worked for me, and honestly, it's not really a bad guitar in all honesty. And today I'm going to be using the same equipment like I used last time in the last time string change story time. Some Music Nomad gloss finish for the neck. The tuner winder thingy by Laurel Canyon. If you guys don't have one of these, you should, because it will make life much more easier. And some pliers that I stole from my dad. Still, yeah. I mean, he hasn't watched the last one, so I guess he doesn't really care about these old pliers, but they work well for me. Alright, so this is going to be a special video. We're going to be talking about things that scared me as a kid. And these things are, before we get to the video, just know that there's going to be a little bit of jump scares and a little bit of some things, you know. I'm going to be trying to face my fears in most of these, so let's just get on with it. Alright, so the first thing in this list is a mannequin commercial from Levi's. Levi's made this one mannequin commercial that had the "I Put a Spell on You" song playing. I watched that commercial when I was around 5 years old. Honestly, for a 5-year-old, that commercial is scary. I mean, take a look at it for yourself.
Because you're mine. The spell on you. What's up? Because you're mine.
Do you not see how scary that is for some 5-year-olds to just be watching? I remember vividly watching that whenever my dad was watching TV in the living room, and I was underneath the table because I was so terrified that a freaking mannequin is like chasing this guy down because he stole his pants. I mean, what were they thinking? I mean, look at the commercial. Like, it's literally a walking mannequin. Don't they know that kids are watching some of these programs? I mean, I wasn't watching any like kids programming. I was watching what my dad was watching because, I mean, he always hogged the TV. Alright, the next one is from YouTube early in the day. Actually, the next two are going to be from YouTube early in the day. And if you guys know about YouTube from early in the day, it's like, it was very lonely, honestly. Whenever YouTube launched, it was like around 2006. I was only 6 years old at the time. So, you know, when people are like, do you guys remember this viral video? I was like, no, because all I was watching on YouTube were Pokemon and Lego videos. But back to that alien video, I don't really know what its title was called. I think it was called Alien Caught on Tape. And it was just about these two guys pranking their friend, and they go to their friend's room wearing alien masks like the second time they're trying to prank them. And then out of fucking nowhere, a huge, like this alien, realistic looking alien comes up, and it's just like makes a jump scare and starts chasing them, and then they beat it up. I know it sounds so stupid now, but I'm just like, it was just so terrifying to me. Like, as a kid, I believed in aliens so much, and I still do, because, I mean, how can you not believe that there's something else out there other than humans? Honestly, if you don't really have that belief in you, then what's wrong with you? But you know what? I'm going to do something that is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you guys. Well, you guys are coming with me. I'm going to rewatch that video. Alright, so I found the video. It's called a roommate alien prank gone bad. I haven't seen this video since I was like little, but since I basically have to do this now for you guys, well, I'm gonna have to react to it again. Just wish me luck. It can't be that bad. Come on, let's just play the film. Let's play it. Let's just see what it goes. This is the right video. I remember it. I remember that scaring me too.
Rolling.
Who's scared of aliens?
That was actually kind of funny, no joke. This is like so cheesy.
Chad does. Guess who's attacking tonight?
It's really funny.
Dude, what was that?
That is so fake. That is so fake. Oh my god. There's a jump scare in this part. There's a fucking jump scare. Okay, that was kind of funny, but yeah, it still kind of slightly got me. I wasn't watching. But like my peripheral vision. That is so fake! Bro! That is the fakest... That is the fakest shit I've ever seen. I was scared of this. Bro. That was kind of funny, actually. Alright, the next video is another early YouTube video. I don't know if you guys know about... I don't know what the title of this video either. It's like a ghoul, ghost-looking girl sitting in the dining room saying that there is nothing, and then she puts her head down in her bowl and she goes back up, and then like, well, she says there's nothing backwards, but then she like puts her head back up and says like there's nothing. I don't know. I remember some of my jerk cousins showing me that. I don't know. All my cousins were such edgy jerks, which is kind of funny because they grew up to be like hype beasts and whatever, and I ended up being the scary edgy one. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, like they were the ones that showed me that video when I was around 6 or 7 years old, so thank you for the nightmares, I guess. But I mean, I guess we can just rewatch it now. You guys are coming with me on this one, because I don't think it's gonna be that bad, let's just be honest. Alright guys, because I love you guys, I will have to watch this video alone by myself. Alright, here we go. She's gonna open her eyes and it'll be really creepy. Wow. Wait, hold on, honey. What was that? I can't hear you. I really love what you did with the setup here. I mean, just look at it. She literally made this entire dinner room for me. Just for me. Actually, you know what? I kind of like you. Yeah. Oh, come on! Every time I say I like a girl, they always dump their head in some bowl and just to pretend they die. They always play dead. Come on. See, I can't even get a creepy girl to like me. Oh my god. And but I think I'm gonna go now because you like to play dead instead of talking to me. You know? No girl. You just wonder why you're lonely. Oh. Well, I gotta go. Alright, next up on this list, it is, okay, before you guys click off of this video, just want to tell you, the next one on this list is Courage the Cowardly Dog. And I know that Courage the Cowardly Dog is in everyone's list on what scared them as a kid. I mean, it is a show, it was a big show on Cartoon Network at the time, and like, you know, it was, honestly, I actually liked it, and no, it's not freaking King Ramses, and no, it's not the big purple thing that says, they're not perfect, or whatever. It's none of those. The thing that scared me in Courage the Cowardly Dog was the episode The Mask. It was, if you guys don't know what this episode was about, it was kind of a more real type of fear episode for me. And that's what really got me. It was about this one cat girl who wore a mask and like hated dogs. So she wanted to rescue her friend Bunny, I think. I don't know their names, but she wanted to rescue her friend Bunny because she was in a domestic violent relationship. And yeah, this is all in a kid's show, and I watched this as an 11-year-old, I think. And you know, being 11, you have a little kind of mentality on what goes on, and it was, picked up on it that it was basically about domestic violence. I mean, the dog was wearing a freaking tank top, which is like something to do with like, it's like a symbol of domestic violence, sadly. The last thing that I clearly remember that scared me as a kid, it's, you guys are gonna think I'm trolling, but I'm not trolling. I swear to God, this actually scared me as a kid. And that is
Back in the box, man.
I know you guys are like, the Jack in the Box guy? How are you scared of the Jack in the Box guy? How was I scared of the Jack in the Box guy? I mean, the guy had like he had no face, and it terrified me. There was this one commercial where his son was having nightmares, and you're hearing these scary sounds, which if I can find it, I'll show it to you guys right now. It was like the son was having nightmares or something, and he was just scared. And that's the other scary thing. He has a son. Like, how does that even work? You know, he has a wife, he has a kid. How does that? And the wife doesn't even look like him. I'm not gonna answer that. I think a lot of people have already done that on the freaking Rule 34 forums. I don't want to go down there now. I don't know. I know to me it seems funny now, but honestly, the Jack in the Box guy was the biggest fear of mine since childhood, and I had reoccurring nightmares of him when I was living at my old house. I lived in that old house when I was 6 years old, up until I was 6 years old, so by 2007 I moved into this new one, and I remember having a dream of my own personal dream police, and you know, I mean, shout out to Cheap Trick for making the song Dream Police, because that's really what helped me. I had my own personal dream police that arrested the Jack in the Box guy to ever like come into my dreams ever again, and I haven't dreamt of him since. Which, I mean, that's kind of silly because I mean I was like around 7, so I guess I just got over that fear, and I thought it was a silly fear. But I vividly remember the dream. It's gonna sound really silly, but I mean, it was literally my Pokemon team that I had when I was playing Fire Red version. It was Blastoise, Primeape, and Snorlax. Snorlax grabbed the Jack in the Box guy. Primeape was just punching him, and then Blastoise was talking to me, telling me that he's not gonna hurt me anymore. I know, it sounds so stupid, but I mean, you know, I feel like I can tell that to my own children, that like, if they were to have reoccurring nightmares, and because a lot of parents always just pass these kids off like, oh, your imagination is so big, but I'm not going to help you with your nightmare problems or whatever. I mean, that's what my parents did. But for me, if I were to ever have kids, I think I'd tell them to make up their own dream police, you know? Like, honestly, that sounds like a good psychological thing to happen. Those are the things that have scared me as a kid. If you like what you heard in this story, please like, share, subscribe. If you want to hear some more, please comment below if you want to like hear some more of my other scary things that has happened to me as a kid, because I mean I have a ton more. Follow my Instagram and follow my band's Instagram. We have a bunch of things coming out, so please look into us right now, because like we're working on a ton of things and it's going to be coming out early in the future, so please check that out. And I hope you guys enjoy this video.